Okay, so you've arrived in Huashanbei in Shenzhen, China. I'm so excited to save you so much time and effort. This shit is so overwhelming, so I'm going to tell you what all the other markets provide and offer. So if you're looking for something in particular, you can know exactly where to go. Even this guy agrees. All right, so we want to be heading to basically this little hub, which is an extension of Huashan Road.
So no worries, all come with a warranty and a genuine.
Okay, 没问题。
你说的很好
谢谢。
谢谢
很高兴见到你。
见到你，哇塞，对，
So in no particular order, we've gone straight to Manhar Digital Plaza. I don't know if I said that right. Basically, this is a phone resale, phone repair, and phone screen protectors place. They didn't have much else, but so many phone screen protectors. My gosh. Then moving to the digital accessories communication market. This place was just full of phone covers, like columns and columns of phone covers. As you can see, I didn't bother showing you the whole place because it was just basically more columns of this. But they had heaps of accessories as well. Then moving on to the wholesale market for 3D digital stuff. This was a lot of simple tech, lanyards, chargers, white label wireless headphones, a lot of white label tech, so hair dryers, massagers, no-named earphones, AI glasses, you can see there. Some smart rings, I found this little guy, a lot of phone holders, small compact Polaroid cameras with instant print. And there was this shop that was like packing and organizing their white label, I think, headphones, which I thought was pretty interesting. This shop was cool because it had lots of phone cords and laptop cords, which was definitely a good find for me. And I also want to mention that there are still other big name shops around, like Apple and, you know, Anchor and stuff like that. So moving on to Red Mall. I just call this the Red Mall because I didn't know what its Chinese name read. But going into there, I found this place quite interesting. There was a lot of speakers, so a lot of audio tech, gaming consoles, games, the audio equipment, which was on the third floor. Here you can see there was a Yamaha store. Professional audio tech. This shop was pretty cool. Had some speakers and vinyl stuff, which I'm into. And then before I left, there were some cameras, but I wouldn't buy them from there. I'll show you where to buy them from in a second. Moving on to this one, Manhar Intelligent Digital Trading Center. They had heaps of drones. Again, all general tech that I mentioned earlier. Lots of toys. They had an actual Anchor store here. Lots of power banks. That's where I got mine from. And this canteen was off its titties. It was like a self-serve, really nice tasting dishes. And it was only $6 for the weight that I got. Anyway, other than that, you've got the common earphones, Bluetooth stuff. I popped out from one of the stores into this area, which was selling random liquids, deodorants, cleaning products, toothbrushes, biscuits and snacks. And that was really random, but that's there. Yanwang Digital Mall has a lot of phones. I think this is probably one of the main hubs that the phones are being resold. It was very busy, super busy. Again, some general tech, earphones, smartwatches, AI translating glasses, instruments, always drones. Drones are kind of everywhere. Smart AI toys, pets, massages, smartwatches, smart glasses. And this, we haven't got there yet. Yeah, some beauty face LED and contouring machines. This little guy was like an smart engraving device, which was cool. This was like steel and it went through that. That was quite impressive, quite detailed. Now this is probably my favorite, the Modern Window Commercial Plaza. If you go through this entrance, it'll take you to, I think it's a 3-story building of cameras. So all sorts of cameras. We've got the new cameras, the old cameras, the vintage, the Polaroids. This shop was popping off. I'm not sure why, but it was very, very busy. They've got the SLRs, lenses here. I was looking for film. and a film camera, and I definitely found someone's here for a decent price. I would say it was fair priced. Still always bargain. Always try and get your prices down a little bit than what they are telling you the initial price is, because there's always room to budge. They had some really awesome cameras that were from way back in the 90s where I used to use. I'm pretty sure I found all of my old cameras at this plaza, which was a flashback from the past. I couldn't help myself but show you just basically how wide the range was. Lots of camcorders. And they even had their own little DJI store inside, which was a nice little find. And I got so excited because I eventually found some 35mm film for my camera, so I bought that. It wasn't cheap, but it was still a little bit cheaper than back home. They had some camera bags also, which I found handy. Segcom. Now, this place generally had everything that you could imagine tech. They had tablets, they had phones, they had, you know, the headphones, the ones that go around the ear, the ones that go around the head, projectors, air dryers, fan faces, flashlights, AI translators, drink bottles, portable speakers, imitation Osmo Pockets and Instant 360s, toys. I've also bought the little like Instant 360 replicas that say that they're 4K. Gone to use it and it's like a fucking Nokia. So it just really depends on what you get and the type of quality, because it can vary. And then the second floor had a lot of these smartwatch wristbands and phone accessories like cases and lanyards and things that you put your fingers through to hold your phone. More LED face mask and face contouring equipment, projectors, bags. I actually ended up getting one because I couldn't find any other laptop bag places, but I really liked this bag, so I wasn't too unhappy with its quality. It was pretty good. Decent price as well. I think it was like 30 Australian. More toys, kind of like Lego stuff, drones, AI glasses, what else? Walkie-talkies, I think I already said that. Some telescopes, cars. This place was cool, I think they were selling 3D printers plus 3D printed shoes, these guys. So I was a bit impressed by that. Then we're moving over to the, I don't know what this name of the store is, sorry, but this is the entrance. And they sold some, look like high quality drones and high quality AI auto translating devices that you can chuck in your ear, which my friend has tried before and said it's really good. Now moving on to the, probably the most popular is HQ Mart, which spans across 5 floors, has everything from tech to computer related stuff. This I guess shopping center is quite popular. The prices are a little bit higher than if you went just outside, so you have to bargain or try to bargain. Do we get a better price if I buy this one and he buys this one?
如果我买这个，他买这个，
对。
我们会得到更好的价格吗？
Now the first floor had major tech brands like Apple, Huawei, sorry, Lenovo, Xiaomi, DJI, etc. And then moving over up to the second level, you have mostly white label electronics. You'd have power banks and stuff. It's kind of funny. That are being sold as Anchor, etc., but they're probably mostly all imitation, I would say. So just double check what you're buying, not like a power bank really matters. just displaying all the tech that I mentioned before. Little tiny iPhones they sold there. Mobile storage and camera storage. Again, the engraving device was really cool. Live streaming equipment, electronic car charging stuff, luggage, smart watches, smart glasses where they can translate. You can watch the translation on the glasses inside the screen, massages, some professional lighting, SD cards for your computer and SD cards for your cameras, hair stuff like straighteners, dryers, and then moving up to for which I was pretty impressed by, which is like the computer related stuff. They were selling laptops, they were fixing laptops, they were working on circuit boards, had keyboards, were selling mouse pads and stuff. Yeah, doing stuff with boards like that. I don't know much about computers, but I feel like anything related to computers was on this floor. I thought this monitor was pretty cool. Fifth floor was relating to LED lights, all types of LED lights, handheld, ones that go in buildings. And then the last floor was component trading HQs, which I don't know much about, so I can't tell you much about them. But that was there.